They also have cubital valgus. This is the cubital fossa, which is the name for the elbow, and cubital valgus means that if I take a line from the humerus, that there's a valgus orientation of the arm that's different. That's called the carrying angle. This is from the day when women actually worked around the home and carried and they had to carry buckets, so that over the thousands of years their arms went out there so they could carry the buckets without the buckets hitting their knees. Men didn't have to do that, so we have nice straight arms like that. But that actually, it is called the carrying angle, and I just made that story up. But it makes it a bit difficult to tape, because my tape and hers is not very severe, by the way. It's not very severe, but still you can see that if the tape is pulling here, pulling there, that's not a nice straight line. So you may have to roll your fan a little bit on the arm here to keep the fan in a straight line. With this one, we're going to try and protect, because the arm went back too far and caused a strain to the anterior capsular ligaments. We want to keep the elbow in a slightly flexed position, so our fan is going to have to go on this side, and that means that I'm going to have to start and stop my tape on the back of the arm, or on the side opposite to where the fan is. So, and when I'm putting anchors on the skin, which direction do I go? From the joint towards it or away from it? Forward. Speak and pray. Now all the edges here are not going to roll up. So do the same thing on her arm. And with with the Achilles, remember, there's lots of similarities in these things. In the Achilles, I gave you two options. That one, you could use the trainer's tape to make the fan, or you could use elastic to do the fan, and the same is true with this one. But I could use the elastic, and again I would get a measurement, tear it off, get my four little, and just wrap one around here like this, and pull this one down, and wrap it. I would bend her arm and then wrap this one around here, and I would put 2 or 3 of these on, and then make sure by the time she straightened her arm that this was really taking the load. Okay. The problem with this one is if I have 3 of these things on, it winds up pulling her arm into this position all the time. It always goes, as soon as you finish using it, it goes doink, and you wind up running around with your arm in this position. It's not very comfortable. So with the Achilles, I said that if you want to try and do a tape job for the Achilles tendonitis, that the best one to use was with elastic, but with the elbow, the best one to use is with the trainer's tape, because then she has free use, and it'll just come down to that point, and then it won't go any further. But otherwise, it's not like jacking her arm up in the air. So I'll just take a little measurement here, and I want to make sure that I'm going top to bottom with the fan. I could trim this with some, and I want both the top and the bottom to be relatively the same width. I want them to go from here to here and there to there. So I have to make them quite wide at both ends when I'm making this fan. top and work toward the joint this time. One of the big differences in this one from the Achilles is that you don't have any room to put trainer's tape to kind of tighten it up. So you really have to be a little more exacting about when you set it the first time. So I'm gonna bring this right down. Then I would put a heel and lace pad under here to stop that stickum, and then I have to set the length of this thing. So I would give it a try there and see if that's going to work. No. So back on some more. Try it, and I'm going to roll it this time so that I've got it more in a straight line. Is that going to stop? Good. Might stretch. I might just tighten that up a little bit more. Then I could trim this off. And again, finish it top to bottom, and then remember to take the trainer's tape and finish off these ends and go all the way down like that. And if you get it down and it's all snugged up and it's still going to allow it to go into full extension, then you just have to take this off and reset it. There isn't any little, that's still too long. As soon as she gives us a really good pull, it'll come out. So on the exam, to see whether this is going to work, firstly, it has to stop. When I grab this thing and give it some pressure, if I was grabbing somebody right by, it has to stop it from getting into full extension, because if it will extend, it'll hyperextend. So it must stop it short of full extension, and then it has to be able to, and I would push her shoulder back and pull on that. See, there's not enough anchoring on there. Now, you could spray, but you have to make sure that this will not pull out like that. Otherwise, the first time they do it, the whole thing is useless.
So you would
what's that?
afterwards you do a rough training tape?
No, just over the ends. Remember, on this elastic tape, we just need some strips all the way up to make sure that those ends, because otherwise the ends will just do that, come completely apart on you.
And you'd put a heel and lace pad underneath?
Yeah, or Vaseline, heel and lace pad. Do something to stop the stickum in here.
And then you're saying you close down from this to...
No, nothing. The only place that we could close that would affect the tension would be in this area here, but we can't really do that because there's muscle body. So it's just the elastic anchors, and then finish them on properly to make sure they don't unravel. And that's the best one. It's the one that works the best using the trainer's tape. But you could, I mean, in the exam, you can use either one of them. You know, if it's not a really bad one, then maybe they want to try some elastic tape for the fan. I don't know.